Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this quick, strong 20-minute bar workout with hand weights. We're gonna do a total body workout today, so we're gonna address the upper body, the abdominals, the legs, the butt, and we're gonna use hand weights as well as a chair or some sort of balance support. In terms of hand weights, I'm thinking 1 to 3 pounds or 0.5 to 1.5 kilos. And then for the chair, you can just put that off to the side for now. We don't need it. I want you to take your weights and place them in front of your left foot, and then open your legs out really nice and wide here, turning your toes out towards the front corners of your space. From there, we're gonna bend the left knee, send your hips back and down, and then bend the right knee, send your hips back and down to the right. Shift left, shift right. There we go. Keep shifting, add a little arm reach. Nice and fluid with these arms. 8 more, and then we're gonna hold our weight over into that left foot, and we'll grab our hand weight. So we're getting right into it. 5, last 4, 3, 2, hold your weight over in that left foot, reach for your hand weights. You're gonna grab one weight in each of your hands here. Now, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders back. You're gonna get as low as you can, and then press through your left foot, come up to stand, and reach your arms to the ceiling. One more slow, step wide, reach for your foot, your spine is long, your butt is back, and then come up to stand, reach your arms to the ceiling. Now we're gonna take it to the tempo here, okay? We go down, up, down, up. If reaching your arms all the way overhead just isn't really working for you, instead, you can punch forward. I like that as well. Down, up. There we go. All right, we should feel the left hip warming up, right? That left butt cheek. I can feel my inner thighs a little bit. And then, of course, I feel my shoulders. We're gonna hold it down in just a moment. Last 5. Good, 4, get ready to hold it down. 3, 2, hold it down at your lowest point. Roll those shoulders back into their sockets. We're gonna open the arms and then close. Open, close. Keep opening and closing. Come onto just your right tippy toes here, shifting more weight into your left heel. 5, 4, we're gonna do the same arm move, but we're gonna tap the toes in. 3, 2, same arm motion, but now tap your right toes in and out. There we go. I love bar because we just flow. We just add on, we add on, so we can make the most of these 20 minutes together. Woo, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you're feeling your neck, try to lower the arms. And so taking them a little closer to the hips. So instead of shoulder height, think more hip. We're gonna hold the foot in. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold the foot in, hold those arms wide like 2 wings, and now you're gonna pulse your torso, nope, your hips, pulse your hips back. For 8, 6, oh baby, 4, 3, 2, release. Wowza, do you feel the back of your shoulders? My goodness. All right, now we're gonna go back to that wide stance. We're gonna shift our weight into our right foot this time. Reach your arms long. Find that length in your back. And now we're gonna launch off the right foot, come all the way up. Reach your arms to the ceiling. We do one more slow. Send the weight back and down. Come all the way up, and now to the tempo. Down. Good. All right. How we doing? How we feeling? Over here in good old Zurich, the sun is shining, finally. We got some great weather today, great weather tomorrow. I'm working both days, but you better believe when I'm not at the studio, I'm gonna be making the most. I'm gonna be out there. We live for weather like this, sunny and warm. Remember, you can always punch forward. And now if you're still pretty much in winter, wherever you are, my heart extends to you. 5, 4, we hold it down. 3, 2, hold it down. Now a little bit different. Flip your palms towards your hips. You're gonna go for a wide row. And it's like you have a resistance band around your wrists and you're pulling against that resistance band. Come up really light onto your left tippy toes here. Your weight is in that right heel. Make sure your right knee is tracking in line with your third toe. We add the tap into the left foot. Tap, tap. Now I'm gonna turn to the side just so you can see. Look at my spine here. I'm lengthening out through my tailbone. I'm not tucked. I'm lengthening out through my heart. I'm not round. We wanna go for that nice neutral spine. Looks a little bit like a flat back, even though it's not really flat. 5, we're gonna hold the arms wide, the foot in. 3, 2, hold the arms wide, hold the foot in. Pulse those hips down as you pulse your elbows back. Again, if you're getting any sort of pinching sensation in your upper shoulder, in your neck, just bring your elbows a little bit lower. In 8, we stand. 6, last 4, 3, 2, and stand. We're gonna continue working our shoulders here. Bring your feet hip width apart and parallel. Drop your tailbone. See how mine's sticking up? I wanna drop it down, just so that my pelvis is neutral, my pelvis is vertical. We're gonna lift the heels. Lift those elbows to 290 degrees at about shoulder height. Reach your arms to me. Pull them back to 90. And then lower the heels, lower the elbows. Up, reach, pull, drop. Up, reach, pull, drop. Whoop. You don't need to rotate your arms at all. Not like I just tried to. It's just too confusing. Okay, so these calf raises are great, of course, to work the calves. They're also helping to strengthen your feet and to strengthen your ankle joint. As we go into a season where we're gonna be probably wearing a lot of sandals, I hope, flip-flops, etc. It's not very supportive for your foot, so you gotta have some strong feet so you can walk around barefoot on the beach, walk around in the park with those flip-flops without rolling your ankle. We're training for summer here by training those feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold your heels up. Now we're gonna add on, if you want it. As you reach your arms forward, you're gonna bend your knees. Good, you got that, you have that balance, I know you do. Come back up, and then lower the heels, lower the elbows. To the beat, it's lift, lower, lift, lower. Okay, and now if by chance you fall, not fall, but you lose your balance, it's fine. I want you to shake yourself off and get right back into it. It's cheesy, but it is the truth. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you pick yourself back up. And the only way to improve your balance is to test your balance. Just like any skill, the way to improve it is to overload it. 5, 4, we're gonna hold it up. 3, 2, hold it up, and now you're gonna pulse your elbows up as you pulse your heels up. Good, relax, that's how you say that word, relax your shoulders. 5, whoop, see I kind of fell, that's okay. 4, 3, hold your heels up, hold your elbows up, and now slide your upper body down an imaginary wall. From there, stretch your arms forward. You're gonna pulse your arms up as you pulse your hips down. There we go. Now if you started to concave your chest, try to puff up, get a little bit more proud. Last 8. Last 6. Ooh, yeah. 5, we grab the chair. 4, 3, 2, release. You feel your shoulders? Yes, me too. Grab your chair. We're gonna continue working these upper bodies, but adding in a little bit more inner and outer thigh. Take one of your weights, place it on the chair or on the floor. Other weight is gonna come into your right hand. Your left hand is gonna be on your chair or balance support. Heels together, toes apart. Zip the legs together. And now lift your heels. And if your heels came apart, step your feet so tight that your heels are 100% touching. arm in front of the chest. Slide down that imaginary wall. Hold it at the bottom for me. Can you drop your tailbone down? Whoop. Can you pull your front ribs in and then get really tall? From there, you're gonna come up to stand. We're gonna lower the weight down just in front of your pelvis, and then bend your knees, lift your arm up in line with your rib cage. Up, in line with the center of your rib cage, I should say, so in line with your sternum. Because rib cage, you know, for me it starts there. Down, up. All right, now this is a chance to really hit those inner and outer thighs. When you come up, you're trying to zip your legs together, getting the inside of your knees to touch. Perfect. Whew. As you lift and lower, you're using those heels and the pressure between the heels as sort of an anchor point to keep your ankles stable. If your shoulder is just simply not having it, we've done a lot of shoulders, you can drop your hand weight and do the same motion, or you can drop the arm motion entirely and just do the legs. We've got options for everybody, okay? Classic. That's my vibe. Options for everyone. 4, bar for all. 3, 2, hold it down at your lowest point, flip your palm to face the ceiling. Now, you're gonna tuck your tailbone under. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. I've curved my pubic bone to my face, I've hidden my tailbone underneath me, and then I'm gonna untuck just to neutral and reach that arm forward. Tuck, neutral, tuck, neutral. In that neutral pelvis, your pelvis should be stacked just vertically. If you think of your pelvis like a bucket, no water would be spilling out in either direction. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Good, I'm feeling those inner thighs, I'm feeling those calves, I'm feeling those quads. Last 5, we hold the arm forward. 4, 3, 2, hold the arm forward, release the tuck, and now you're just gonna pulse those hips down, arm up. This is where we finish this side. Get a little lower if you can. For 8, for 6, for 4, 3, 2, and release. What a move. What a world. Take your chair, switch sides. Switch sides, I said that funny. And now we're gonna open our legs into a bigger position. So this is your second position or your wide V, heels are in, toes are out. Rotate your inner thighs towards me, and I'll slide down an imaginary wall. Perfect. Now evaluate your own form. You wanna look at your knees, make sure they're tracking over your second and third toes. Drop your tailbone again heavily towards the floor, and lift your chest so your upper body is vertical. Reach your left arm forward here with that hand weight. Right hand can stay on the chair. We're gonna come up for 2. Up, 2, down, 2. And now I know for some of you, you've done like a million bar workouts. Maybe in person, maybe with me, in which case, thank you. And it could be frustrating to go over these alignment cues every single time. But the form, especially in a bar class, when we're working these very small stabilizing muscles, it's really important to check in on your form so that you're working your joints, you're working your muscles in the most effective and efficient way. If we don't pay attention to the form, then you're probably gonna tend to train your muscles in the way that you work them in your daily life. And in your daily life, you could be a little unbalanced. I know I am. I sleep on my right side more than my left side, for example. I'm left-handed. So we have these inherent sort of biases. And so in this class, in this time together, I'm giving you these cues so you can work a little bit more evenly. Share the love, share the load. And I hope that didn't feel too lecture-y. Regardless, I hope it distracted you, because we're almost out of here. 4, we're gonna hold this next one down. 3, 2, hold this next one down, flip your palm to the ceiling. You're gonna tuck your tail, pull your elbow towards your outer hip, release, tuck, release, tuck, Good, get a little lower if you can here. We're gonna feel those outer hips, inner thighs, and quads. Reach, curl. We're gonna finish with the arm forward. The tailbone will not be tucked. We're gonna be in a nice neutral position. And this arm motion is just getting a little bit of bicep. Last 5. Last 4. 3, 2, hold your neutral pelvis, so drop your tailbone towards the floor, don't curl it under. Reach your left arm forward and give me pulses of the hips, pulses of the arm. Pull that left shoulder back in its socket. 8, get a little lower if you can. 6, maybe you lift those heels for your final second standing. 4, that's right, we're hitting the mat. In 3, in 2, and release. Grab your other hand weight. You can move the chair off to the side, we don't need it anymore. And we're gonna come down to the mat. From there, stretch out your legs in front of you, flex your feet, pointing your toes up to the ceiling. You're gonna curl your tailbone under. Let that curl of the tailbone round through your lower spine, so you're in this nice C curve. Reach your arms forward, puff up your chest, and now we're just gonna pull the elbows, try to touch the mat if you can, and then stretch your arms long. Pull, reach. Now if this feels just a little bit too unstable, you're wiggling a lot, for example, first step would be to get rid of the hand weights. Second step would be to bend your knees. Keep kicking through your feet, straightening your legs as much as you can. Curling that tailbone under, we're hitting your abdominals here. 5, we're gonna keep it going, but we're gonna take those arms overhead. 3, 2, stay there if you prefer, or take the arms overhead. Pull, reach, pull, reach. The higher the arms, the more load for the abdominals that they have to stabilize against. Oh yeah. Last 8. We're gonna hold the arms overhead and we're gonna lower down one spine bone at a time, one vertebra at a time. 4, wow. 3, 2, hold your arms up and now slowly, slowly tuck your tailbone more. Curl down one bone at a time. Top of the pelvis hits the mat, lower back, middle back. Shoulder blades, inhale, and then exhale, start to curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor. Pulling up, up, up. You can come all the way to sit, reach your arms overhead, and then once again, roll down. Now I'm going pretty much at my own pace here. I'm not caring so much about what's happening in the music. The slower, the better here. You're trying to segment out through each of those spine bones. Oh yeah. Last one. Hold it back at your halfway point, flip your palms, and now just pump those arms. Fan, 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 fan. For 8. You're good in 7, we're laying all the way down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lay all the way down. We're gonna continue working our abdominals. We're gonna add in some butt and some triceps. Bring your elbows to 290 degrees, right over the shoulders. Walk your feet in so that your feet are almost touching your hips, touching your butt, I should say. And now, we're gonna lift the hips up. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your abdominals, stretch your arms to the sky. We go down, 2, up, 2. Now, instead of rounding through your back here, I want you to try to keep your back, your spine, the same shape, and simply hinge at the hip. So I'm not articulating, right? It's not like a strand of pearls. I'm keeping my spine in that neutral position and just hinging at the hips. Let's take it a little faster. Up, down. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your butt. Perfect. And what are we using to keep our spine in this neutral position? We're using our abs. We're using our back muscles. We're gonna hold the hips up at our highest point. 5, we're almost done. 4, get ready to hold it up. 3, 2, hold it up. Now bend your elbows once again. You're gonna not extend, you're going to lift, that's the word. Lift your right knee to tabletop, straighten your elbows. Lower the right leg back down. Lift your left knee to tabletop. Lower the foot down, bend the elbows. Lift, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Now, if you're doing this and you're really wiggling around, right, like this, I want you to slow it down so that you don't wiggle at all. We're gonna hold the left leg lifted in 8, 6, 4, 3. Hold your left leg lifted. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees, excuse me. And now you're gonna give me little pulses of the hips as you extend those arms slightly. Just 8, we switch sides. Just 6, we switch sides, and then you are done. 3, 2, left foot down, right knee lifted, pulse. Squeeze the left butt cheek. Last 4, 3, 2, lower your foot down, lower your spine, lower your hips, lower your arms. Oh my goodness, grab onto those knees, rock and roll yourself up to seated. Turn to face me and give yourself a round of applause. Best moment of the whole workout. Let's stretch our shoulders real quick before I let you go. You're gonna take your right hand to your right shoulder. Already a stretch. Take your left arm underneath your right elbow and pull your right elbow towards you. How do you feel? My eyebrows just went way up. How do you feel? Do you feel energized? Yes. Happy? Yes. Accomplished? I hope so. Switching sides, take your left hand to your left shoulder. Right arm is gonna hook under. Thank you for joining me. I know it's not easy to take the time out. Getting to the mat is a privilege, honestly, in your schedule, and I'm so happy that you decided to spend this privileged time with me. Shake it out. Flap, flap, flap. One more round of applause for working so hard. If you like this workout, then I'm gonna go ahead and link you to some of my other 20-minute bar workouts so you can continue your bar workout journey. Maybe you wanna go a little bit more butt. Maybe you wanna go a little bit more abs. We have it all for you. And if you like this workout, then I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers, the bigger the community, the more videos that I can make for you, which is exactly what I want to be doing. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time on the mat.